Yo, what up, YouTube? Been a while, right? Well, welcome to the first vlog on my channel, I'd say. And in this, I'm just going to document my life. What all do I do? The title and the thumbnail of the vlog, everything will be decided after the vlog because even I don't know what all is going to happen in today's day. But I'll try to document my entire journey. What do I do after I wake up? How do I manage work together? How do I manage my college life? How do I manage other things, gyms, and all sort of things, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty chill vlog, pretty fun vlog. I want you to grab something to eat and just sit in front of this laptop or phone or TV or whatever. And yep, let's get started with the day. First thing first, I'm gonna go have um, breakfast. For breakfast, I go for oats and whey protein. After that, lunch, dinner, we'll see whatever it is, right? So, yep, let's hop onto the video. Just try to ignore the stupid lighting, but the first thing I do in the morning is make myself a cup of coffee. So, we are going to make that. I take the coffee black, no sugar, no milk, just coffee and water. I go for instant coffee because speed, right? I'm not going to spend 30-40 minutes sitting there cold pressing a coffee or running it through an espresso machine and all that stuff. Nah, that's just not my thing. I'd rather go to a cafe instead of making all that at home. So yeah, we'll go make ourselves a cup of coffee. Alright, so either we're ready for college, and I'll try to shoot as much as possible. I don't know if I'll. I don't really like shooting out in public. I won't say I don't like, but I'm not used to shooting out in public, so might take me a few days to adapt to it. But anyways, we are ready. Let's go have our breakfast. And yeah, by the way, these are my business cards. If you can see that thing. Yep, you can see this. But yeah, anyway, I don't know why I showed you that. Let's perfume a bit. Yep, that should be enough. Okay, let's leave for college and then I'll show you what all I do throughout the day. I have the college. Today I have my college 1 hour late. It's starting 1 hour late, ends at 5, starts at 10. Usually it starts at 9. So I'm a bit relaxed and I can just take my own time and drive slowly. Yeah, I don't like speeding first thing in the morning, right? And yeah, this vlog is going to need a lot of editing. But yeah, anyways, so let's begin. What up? Now, before I start speaking anything, can you see the sun hitting my face? It was just raining as if a 2012 cyclone was about to hit my home right now. While I was driving on my bike, completely alone, without any raincoat, and as soon as I reached home, it's like the rain never existed. I honestly sometimes feel that monsoon season is one of the most stupid and one of the most terrible seasons because in winters you know that you're gonna feel cold. In summers you know that you're gonna feel hot. Yeah, it's extreme. The cold is extreme. The hot is extreme. But in monsoon, even though you know it's going to rain, it never comes when you want it to rain. Never. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating at some points, but anyways, it's time to protein a bit. I guess you all heard enough rant about my protein this morning. I have around an hour before I go to the gym. I'll try to shoot at the gym today. I'm not sure if I'll be able to or not. I What the fuck is this? Yeah. I have around an hour and a half before I go to the gym. So I'm gonna just drink this. Now most of you will say you're not drinking this during your anabolic period. You must drink it within 45 minutes or 30 minutes after your workout because that is your anabolic period. But As far as my research, anabolic period is a myth. Let me know what do you think about it. But as far as I know, that's just a myth. So yeah, this is a nice clean scoop. I bet you haven't seen a clean scoop than this. Cleaner scoop. Yeah. So this goes in like this. Is it going to spill out? Now I'm going to spill this. No. I'm afraid I almost did. I mean, just a bit. That works, that counts. Doesn't really matter. Okay. I was actually supposed to drink this after my workout, but the reason I'm not doing that is because I have to eat around 6 eggs today. But I don't usually like to eat before my workouts because I don't know, it just makes me it just makes me feel lazy. I don't usually eat before my workout. It just makes me feel lazy. That's why I'm drinking this. This makes me feel full. This gives me the energy I require, but it doesn't make me that full that I'm lazy kind of. Plus, I didn't drink enough water today, so this one will compensate for that. I need to start drinking at least 4 to 5 liters a day. Uh, Helps with a lot of things, but yeah, I'm not that consistent with drinking water. But this looks so wrong. But anyways, it looks like a milkshake though. Yep. Now the reason I left this much in this bottle is because we have to shake this again so that all the protein is now in the water and then we drink the shit again. I think the water was too much. I couldn't feel the flavor much. But anyways, so that's around 64 grams of protein for today. Along with that, I'm gonna have 6 eggs. I don't know how much that is. I'll just put it up on the screen here, and that's going to be my total protein intake for the day because I'm not having chicken today. Tomorrow, I mostly might be having chicken. So, yep. Yeah, anyways, let's hop to the gym part, and yeah, I'll try to shoot. Glad you made it to this part of the vlog because now I'm going to teach you how to run any business in 3 days. Just 3 days. This is going to be a sort of generalized video, but I'm going to talk. Let the helicopter pass by. I was saying that this is going to be a generalized video which you can use in all sorts of businesses that you want to. But I'm going to use the example of a marketing agency because that is what I do and that is what I can um, comment about the best because this is not scripted. This is just coming from on top of my head. So, yep. Anyways, let me confirm if it's recording. Yep, it is. That's beautiful. Okay. Well, the first thing I need you to do, first most important thing before starting a business. Everybody has savings. Now, if your savings are under 10,000 rupees, you have less than 10,000 rupees of savings with you, but you're saving because you want to buy something, or let's say you're just saving it for backup, safety option, safety net, right? Spend it. Spend it on something. Can be anything. Can be a good watch, can be good pair of t-shirts, clothes, can be this thing right here, whey protein,
can be uh can be anything. Okay. I don't even care if you all have like tens of thousands rupees saved. Spend it. Come down to absolute zero. Now, when you've come down to absolute zero, that's when you have the drive to make money because now you don't have an option. Earlier, you had backup option, you had backup money, you had all these sort of things. So you were chill, you were relaxed, you were okay, yeah, I'll just live my life. I'll just go through this day and all these sort of things. Just another month, and then I'll add more 5,000 to the saving. Nothing. You're down to zero. You have no safety net. So now you don't need motivation, discipline, and all those sort of bullshit. So you don't have any excuse. You have to make money because you don't have money. You want money. You need money. Ghar pe kya bolu? You need to make money. So well, that's why buy something very expensive. Spend all your savings on something which can help you. Basically, it can be a gear, it can be something in your business, it can be on your website, anything. It doesn't really matter. But once you come down to absolute zero, which is your sole purpose before starting your business, that's when you are actually going to get rich, right? Apart from that, the next thing that I want you to do, which is very, very, very important, I want you to have high. Why is this? Yep. Just a minute. Hmm. Why is the brush? Okay, yeah. Want you to have high caffeine intake. I want you to have absolutely high caffeine intake. I don't know if I spelled caffeine wrong or right. I guess it's wrong. Yeah, should be in. Anyways, you get the point. You need to drink at right? Need to drink at least 16 to 17. This is the number. You need to drink at least 16 to 17 cups of coffee every single day. Black, no sugar, no milk, pure black coffee. Instant coffee works just perfectly fine. You don't need to sit with a French press and all that sort of espresso machine and spend half an hour for this cup of coffee now. Just get yourself a big manly cup, fill it with hot water, add one packet, two packet of Nescafe instant coffee, or you can get yourself the bottle and add 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon, 3 tablespoon maximum in one cup, 16 to 17 cups a day. Okay, that's too much. But yeah, you need to have high caffeine intake. Okay, jokes apart, otherwise someone is going to die. Around 7 to I'd say 8 cups of coffee a day is more than enough. That's what you'll require. At the initial days, I personally consume this. This is what I consume. Not 16, 17, maybe 14, maybe 15 some days. But yeah, this is the average cups of coffee I consume. But because I've been consuming coffee for more than 3 years now on a daily basis, so yeah, if you're starting, this is going to be the number for you. So keep that in mind. Okay. Well, that done. Now, once you have energy, the reason you're consuming that amount of caffeine is because you need energy. The only way you can get energy is giving up on sleep. The only way you can get extra time is when you give up on your sleep. Because when others are sleeping, when others are having the good dreams, bedtime dreams, and peaceful sleep, relaxing their body, relaxing their muscles, you're going to be the one who's hustling. You're going to be the one who's escaping the matrix. You're going to be the one. Okay. Well, that done. Now let's hop into the business part. You know what are the prerequisites, you know what you need to do. Perfect. Won't elaborate. Now, the first thing I want you to do is come up with a good name for your business. Cool. You don't want a name which sounds completely different. For example, uh, let's say let's say your company name is Beardo, but you make health supplements. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really goes with what you do. If you make health related supplements, why is your company named Beardo? Beardo name gives up men's grooming products, let's say beard oil, beard care products, hair care products. Yeah, so your name needs to revolve or around what your business actually is. The thing is that with if you're running a marketing agency, you don't need to focus that much on relatability because marketing names can be literally anything that just sounds aesthetic and cool. For example, Bilton, we literally came up with Bilton because we were researching about real estate people, our future clients. That's what the niche we were working in at first. And we came across this Hilton hotels and all that stuff. And that's where did some tweakings and we came up with the name Built-in. So yeah, with the marketing agency, you don't need to focus much on that. You just need to focus for the name to look aesthetic and something that is catchy, something that comes out of your mouth instantly. Okay, so yeah, come up with a good name for your business. If you're starting a brand that is, let's say, you're manufacturing products, or you're starting a brand which is a clothing brand, not even clothing. If you're starting a brand which is, let's say you have a very particular niche and you need to follow that niche, so make sure your name revolves around that niche, right? Simple as that. Well, that done. Second thing that you need to come up with for your business after the name is your niche. Basically, we came up with our niche before we started our business, but this step usually comes after the business as well. But the step should come somewhere at the first few initial minutes of starting a business. Because I'll tell you one thing, when we first decided to start, we thought we would just cater all the niches. We would go for real estate, then we would go for cafes, then we would go for restaurants, then we would go for personal brands, then we would go for, let's say, a kids wear company, then we would go for a clothing brand. But the thing with that was new clients weren't taking us seriously because I'll tell something to you. We have if we have 3 or 4 clients which are different niches and then we are reaching out to more clients, they often ask for your portfolio or often ask for which people do you work with, which brand have you worked with before. And when they see a very diversified portfolio, there are most probably 2 reactions. First, they might be impressed that, okay, this agency can handle all these sort of other things, all these sort of other niches as well. Or second, they might say, well, this agency just works with anyone. They're not serious. They're just doing a time pass for time pass. They're not serious, absolutely not serious about it. And I have personally noticed that the second reaction is more common than the first one. I'm not saying the first one is not common. The first one is, let's say, 45%, but the second one is 55%. So that's what you need to keep in mind. So I honestly personally recommend come up with a particular niche, and under that niche, just a minute, and I see it. Okay, come up with a particular niche, and once you come up with that particular niche, find the sub niches in that. For example, if the niche is gym, the sub niches can be weights, workout machines, second, supplements, third, gym clothing, fourth, let's say smart gym gadgets, fifth, let's say gym accessories, gloves, lifting straps, all these sort of things. This comes under clothing, but you get the point. So these are your sub niches. Then you can cater all these sub niches. You can start with 2, then you can go to 3, then you can go to 4. Doesn't really matter. Sub niches you can keep as many as possible, but I honestly recommend Start with two or three sub niches, then gradually increase. Because at first, when you have to build a name for yourself, you often do it when you have only one sort of entry point to the business, right? After that, the most common thing that you're going to face in your business is you are a new business. Why do I work with you? This is going to be the most common thing, which most common argument that people would do, that why do I work with you? And that is the moment where you need to be so self-confident with yourself. Instead of saying, we've done this. My friend has an MBA in hotel management, and then he can help with the photo shoots and all this sort of bullshit. Instead of that, just do this. Just say this one thing. Listen, I know we are a new agency. I know we are new in the business. That's why we have a name to make for ourselves. The other agencies you're looking for, the other agencies you talk about, they are already big established giants. They don't care about your business. For you and for me, your business is something which is as important as it is for you. Do you get that? So if your business fails, I fail because I have a reputation to build for myself, and I will not let your business fail no matter what. That's why you must go for me instead of going for the big giants, even though they might be in this game for long, but for them, you're just another client. But for me, you're a way for which by which I can build my own reputation, I can build my own connects and all sort of things. And trust me, they know exactly the same what I know. The only thing is that they've been in this game for longer and they just do not care. But that's not the thing with me. You must be able to say that to the face of the clients with pure determination and pure seriousness. Only then will they ever take you seriously. Otherwise, I'll be completely, blatantly honest with you. Nobody gives a solitary fuck about your business, about how good you are, about what benefits you can bring to your to their business. The only thing they truly, genuinely care about is who are you as a person and are you capable of doing the things that you say. The only thing that matters, right? So keep that in your mind. Apart from that, another thing which I often tell to people, which I have slightly forgotten, so I would require a moment to rethink what I was saying. I think we should, I'll say it ahead in the vlog, but you get the point, right? If you're new in the business, you have a name to make for yourself. Be absolutely seriously. And about the point which I had earlier forgotten, I just now remembered it. And the point was, do what you say. If you can't do, don't say. Simple as that. I have built up my reputation in this business world in such a way that if I say something, I'm getting it done, no matter if it takes me what sort of efforts. If I said something, I'm doing it. If I posted a story, I should start making YouTube vlogs. I'm making one. If tell that I'm going to get you these many clients by the end of this month, I am getting you these many clients by the end of this month. I don't care about anything. If you're willing to pay me, if you're ready to pay me, and I have said what I'm going to do, then I am going to get it done. How do I get it done? Leave that on me. You must have that iron mindset inside of you because until and unless you don't have that highest echelon of competitiveness, no one is going to take you seriously in life. I'll be completely honest with you. So do what you say and do it no matter what, no matter how stupid you think you were when you said that, get it done because now you can't back off. And the only good thing, the only good way to develop this habit of never backing up your words is starting small. For example, if today I say, well, I'm going to do 10 push ups before I sleep, I do 10 push ups before I sleep. I'm going to do 100 push ups before I sleep. I do 100 push ups before I sleep. It may be 3 a.m. I don't give a fuck. I would wake up, I would do 100 push ups, and then I would go to sleep. I would train myself to hell. Because if I cannot do that, I wouldn't say about it. I wouldn't talk about it. Simple as that. Over. Keep that in your mind. Now, once you have come up with a good name for your business, you know what your niche is for the business, and then you are a new business and you know how to counter that question, that's when you start defining your services. Now, never start a business alone on your own because you are competing with people, with teams who have brothers, who have employees. So you cannot compete with them alone. Go out. It may take you a few days, few months, even a year. Find someone with whom you can share your business with whom you can trust. Most importantly, find someone. I'll just write it down so that you don't forget it because I know you get bored listening to it. Find a brother. Let's just write bro. Find a bro for yourself. Find a brother for yourself with whom you can start that business with and with whom you can grow that business with. Because that's the most important facet of starting a business, right? Now, once you've done that, your business is technically ready. No need to register your business if you're not making around 12 lakhs a month, 12 lakhs a year. No need to register your business. Because I'll be honest with you, registering your business is going to cost you. And eventually you'll have to pay tax for the money you're not even making. And there should be no money out until there's money in. This is another most important thing. No money out until money in. No money out until money in. I don't care about anything. You want to get a website? Why do you want to get a website? Instagram is absolutely free. You want to get a website for a landing page? Instagram does it for you. If you're starting, you don't know your business is going to work or not. So why invest at first only to lose everything? Never. Never invest until you're making money out of that one thing. Or even if you have to, really have to, never go above 10,000. Above 10,000 is just pure stupidity, right? Don't get your business registered at first. Don't get all into all of that legal bullshit and all that time. You have the entire life ahead. If the business is going well, if the business is working well, go ahead, do whatever you want to. Doesn't really matter. Right? Well, that done. Now, your business is almost ready. The only thing you need to do is define your services. Now, in marketing, the services are basically quite simple. Video shooting, planning, editing, content strategy, posting, advertisements, and all these things. I would recommend you to learn those skills throughout the business. Do not sit and learn and then start your business because that's going to be stupidity. Because I know that's just like I'm thinking of a good analogy to give. That's just stupid. I'll be honest, that's stupid. Because you don't want to waste time. Speed is money, and money is speed. You need to be quick. You need to start. Just start. Book the first client. Then figure out how to do the work. Simple as that. Not a big deal. You can do it. Even with clothing brand. Do not get your inventory ready, fill it up with stocks, 1,000 pieces of stocks lie in your inventory and your sales are zero. No point. Wait for the first order. When the first order comes, tell them ki we are facing a slight delay because of so many people are ordering and all these sort of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a free gift for you. I'm going to add you a free finger ring for you. It might get delayed, but you're getting a free gift. And 90% of the time, the people are going to be happy and they won't care if the order is late or delayed. And then once you got the order, then get it printed, then get it shipped, packed, everything. So wait for the sales first before you start making any other move. Because business, the game is something that you don't know what is going to make you money. You have zero idea what is going to make you money. So keep that in mind. Okay. There might be an idea you're very fond of. There might be an idea that you really love, which you see a lot of potential in it, and it's going to make you zero rupees. And there's going to be one idea which you just start as a hobby, which is going to make you a freaking millionaire. So remember that. Right. Apart from that, all you need to do is just not stop. It's going to take decades. It was meant to take decades. This Instagram and all these sort of quick dopamine things. I bought a G Wagon at 20. I bought a Koenigsegg at 23. Well, okay, good for you. But that's not how everything works. That's just showing you how easy it is to get rich at such a young age in this generation. But that doesn't mean that you need to get rich at such a young age. You should always aim to get rich at that young age. But remember and tell this to yourself that they come from different beginnings, they live in different surroundings, they have different opportunities around them, and you have different opportunities around them. You and them are different. So you can get happy, you can get fascinated, you can, let's say, just get inspired, but never get demotivated looking at them, right? Apart from that, uh, just enjoy the vlog, man. I don't know. This is gonna be, I don't know what I'm gonna do in this day. Tomorrow I have college, I have to go there, but I have to manage all these sort of things. I'll show you how do I run my business and all that sort of thing in future in the vlog and all that stuff. Okay, thanks for listening. You can proceed further.
Okay, what's up? The camera is a bit too high, but it's okay here. Uh, I hope it's not. Okay, that should be. Okay, that should be enough. But hi. So in this part of the vlog, we are going to make eggs. Let me go get the eggs. Yeah. So basically, there should be a healthy snack in your day as well. Okay, hello. I hope my hand doesn't smell. Well, these are around 5 eggs, and I will just give it a nice little stir. I don't really, I just crack it open in the pan and then I kind of just fry it. And then today we are making scrambled eggs, so that's one of the parts. The reason I like scrambled eggs is because omelette just feels a bit off. Scrambled is good. You can add cheese. You can just have it without any sort of bread or stuff. With omelette, you typically need a bread because without it, it doesn't taste good. Anyways, I was just telling y'all that I usually have around 6 eggs, but today I'm having 5 because I'm going to add a little bit of cheese so that the calories doesn't go on top. I'm sacrificing 1 egg because eventually you need your some of your healthy meals to taste good, right? So yeah, one tip I would like to give you all is like in your egg, if you're making a batter of your egg and then you're putting it to fry, try adding biryani masala to it. Trust me, it just like uh, I know it's a weird combo for you all, but it just tastes really good. Try it. Okay, and let me know in the comments how it is. Oh yeah, I'll give it a nice quick stir. I don't know why am I talking like those American TikTok girls and all that. Let me give it a good stir. But yeah, where was I? Yeah. If you choose a shit college, the faculty is shit. Eventually, even the shit colleges have some good people. I won't deny because I myself have met good faculties, great faculties, teachers who I really admire and respect. And along with them, I've also met shit people. But the thing in this is the ratio of them is like very extreme. The ratio will be 5:1. That means for every 5 shitty people, you'll find 1 good people, or even more. I guess 10:1. For every 10 shitty people, you'll find 1 good people, 1 good person. Yeah, so that's why I always say this one thing: that choose your college wisely. Don't make the mistake I made because I'll be honest with you. I'm making enough money, bro. I'm not enough, but in the next 2, 3, 4 years, I'm set. Okay, I know my life, I have my career in path. Okay, for all these people who think, oh, he's not serious about his life, he just does this, that, time pass, and all that. I'm serious, bro. I'm making my money. I'm doing whatever I want to. So that's why I can afford to go to a shitty college. I'm just going because it's closer to my house and I just want to show my parents a degree. That's it. So, yeah. But if it's your dream, if it's something that you really want to pursue, make sure you go for a good one. It's going to take a bit of effort, but yeah, that's what it takes. Anyways, the Cake is ready. The egg is ready. Let's go and fry the shit and let's make ourselves some scrambled eggs. Uh, these are gonna be one of the best scrambled eggs in the planet. Gordon Ramsay, I don't know who you are. I can't even pronounce your name correctly. You're a nobody in front of me while it comes to make eggs. Remember that. Okay, let me hop into the kitchen now. Okay, so scrambled eggs are ready. Not that good at presenting, but this meal has around 500 calories and 40 grams of protein, which is pretty good considering the fact that I'll be drinking whey protein later. So it almost completes my daily protein ritual. And then the lunch I had must have around 10-15 grams protein, I don't know, and that would then add up to 80 grams of protein a day. Okay, pretty good enough meal, pretty good enough snack. Yep, let me have this and then we'll go straight to work. Looks I'll be completely honest, this looks like absolute shit, but it tastes very good and it has good macros or whatever you call that. So yeah. Yo, what up? It's that part of the day. It's protein part of the day, and I couldn't do that because I'm getting bro. Google Gemini sucks. Google Gemini sucks, bro. Chat GPT way better. Do not pay for Google Gemini. Never pay for Google Gemini. Shittiest AI ever. I mean, the nano banana thing is good, okay? I won't respect where it's due, but in general, the VO3 and all that is just stupid. It is doing good things because Sora is paid and Gemini is also paid, but Gemini is relatively cheaper. And on top of that, you also get voice in your videos and all that. But there's no good place you can actually use that for now. I'll be honest with that. So yeah, it's better if you do your own voice engineering or sound engineering in your own videos if you're using Gemini. But yeah, anyways, let's proteinate and then let's hop to work because that's important. The only thing I hate while I'm filming from phone is that until and unless you don't long press on the screen, it keeps changing the exposure, so the footage comes out very shitty. So now I guess it won't change. Anyways, uh, yeah, I might shift to my protein soon. Sorry, I might shift to Velvus soon because a friend of mine is sponsored. So yeah, better thing. Anyways. Oh wait, Velvos doesn't make protein. I did check Velvos, it didn't make protein. Guess we'll have to take half scoops because this might fall down. The struggle is real, guys. It did fall down. So over here, just a minute. Yep. So over here, we wasted around 2 grams of protein. It's a very sad loss, but it's okay. Happens. Here we have 30 grams of protein ready. So yep, let's consume that.